Oatman's story reflects the crossed boundaries and trampled frontiers that marked this transaction. She survived the botched pursuit of the American dream, arrived at a geographical and utopian terminus, California, where, as Joan Didion famously put it, we run out of continent. Then, reborn as a white Mohave, she turned around and went east again. Her blue tattoo became a poignant, permanent ethnic marker, invoking both the cultural imprint of her Mohave past and the lingering scars of westward expansion. The challenge of separating fact from fiction in retelling the Oatman saga has not been easy. Debunking the rumors that swirled around her in life and death is a fairly simple matter of fact-checking, distinguishing between what she truly experienced in captivity and how Stratton presented it in Captivity of the Oatman Girls, the biography he ghost-wrote for her, is more challenging. But by analyzing Stratton's motivations in telling her story, his knowledge of and attitude toward Indians, and his theological and colonial vision of the West, and by examining the passages in Captivity of the Oatman Girls that are provably false, a clear pattern of manipulation emerges, and it is possible to disentangle, to a degree, his story from hers. Chapter 1 reconstructs Oatman's journey west, drawing from Stratton, who had little reason to distort this portion of the narrative beyond excising its references to Mormonism, historical documents, newspapers, and the letters and diaries of people who traveled with the family. Chapters 2 through 10, chronicling Oatman's time among the Yavapais and the Mohaves, rely on only the parts of Captivity of the Oatman Girls that accord with ethnography, military, and historical records, newspaper interviews she gave immediately after her ransom, before she met Stratton, and the memories of Musk Mellon, a Mohave who knew her. Details that cannot be cross-referenced, such as Oatman's relationship with her Mohave family and her brother Lorenzo's post-massacre travels alone in the desert, Chapter 5, are included only if they contain no historical or ethnographic inconsistencies and if they fall outside Stratton's schema of distortion. Some of Lorenzo's story can be checked against accounts he gave decades later. Chapters 11 and 12 identify Stratton's modifications to the story, his motivations for changing it, and the ethnographic errors that flag his meddling. Chapters 13 and 14, chronicling Oatman's adult life in New York and later in Texas, are based on correspondence by, with, and about her, and on newspaper stories about her.